Where are the men?
Where are the men that actually care about emotional connection? Like, where? Where are they?
Where are those single 30 to 40-year-old men at?
A lot of them are just doing their own thing. They go to work, they go home, they enjoy their hobbies. Some might be online dating. They don't feel appreciated for their efforts. They feel like everything they do is bare minimum. They're tired of all the unreasonable expectations.
Men are assholes at this age. Like,
Okay.
I'm 34. And so like when I was on dating apps and I was like really trying to find someone to date, just like put myself out there,
Okay.
like the number of times, like I would match with so many guys and then they would just not respond to me.
I was talking to a friend the other day and we were both talking about how we're both single. I'm 30, she's 32. And we were like, what the some people, they meet their significant others in high school. They meet in college. And we are out here doing all the work that it takes to just meet a man that we remotely feel attracted to. We are like, I've literally done plant medicine. I do breath work. I meditate. I manifest. I'm doing all the things. And meanwhile, Steve and Susie over here met when they were 24. They're just living their lives. And it's like, what else must I do?
You know what's hard is being in your late 20s and like one of your biggest dreams is to have a baby and to have a family of your own. But I'm not even close to being there. And I just hate this part of my life. I really do. Everyone's like, enjoy being single. Like, I don't. And I know that God's like isolating me for a reason. I want a baby.
A few days ago, I've decided to stop playing games and just communicate my feelings openly and honestly towards the person that I'm seeing at that particular moment. I was left undelivered. He didn't even open it. He didn't even leave me on red. He left me undelivered. The only thing I said was, hey, if I'm honest, I would love to see you again. That's it. I'm done with dating.
I'm so scared to ever trust someone with my heart again. I get so mad thinking about how I allowed people in my past to treat me, how I feel so stupid for giving all of me to someone who wanted none of me.
You know how girls love to say, oh, as soon as he stops messing with me, his life just declines. You know, I made his life so much better. I fear that that is not the case for me at all. I just checked his Instagram. He's never looked better. I'm sick. I literally am sick. I don't know. It's like he got richer. He got fitter. He got hotter. And I know I shouldn't be checking, but I'm just a girl.
Men and women were asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that? And women said, no, that's settling. And men said, 80%, I'd be thrilled. That's a catch. And so
80% to the women you surveyed is settling?
That's settling because, the question is, what actually makes us happy in long-term romantic love? And, that's the question that I explore in the book. And I'm a journalist, so I went out and I asked neurobiologists about chemistry, and I asked behavioral economists about demographics, and I asked marital researchers.
What are women too picky about here?
Well, I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for going on a second date. And men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough. She doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie. She just has to be cute enough. She has to be warm and kind, and she has to be interesting to talk to. Those seem like really valid criteria.
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty simple.
Right. Okay, reasonable, right? The women came back with 300 things that would rule out a guy for a second date. And we're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner. And they wouldn't do it. And there were things like, he wore a brown belt with black shoes. Or we were having a really good time and I thought he was cute and he was interesting, but then he did this Austin Powers impression and I just can't get that out of my mind and I can't go out with him again.
I see so many women on TikTok. Of course, they're like liberal, complaining like, oh my God, dating's so hard in the city. All men are trash. All men are garbage. Blah, blah. It's like, do you think if you've been dating and you're in your late 30s and every man has had an issue with you or not wanting you, do you think at some point the common denominator might be you?
Yes.
Maybe you're the problem. Maybe it's not like the 4.5 billion men on the planet. Trust me when I say there are thousands of people suitable for you. I think it might be you. You might be, if you cannot obtain a partner, you might be nuts.
Someone gave me some really good advice the other day, and they were like, listen, we're here on this earth. We have soul contracts. Some people are here to heal the relationships that they have with their bodies. Some people, the relationship that they have with their hearts. Hello, me. But the more you focus in on what you don't have, what you're lacking, the more you are suffocating the energy around said thing, and energy can't move and energy can't.
Is chivalry and just basic common manners. I can say in my neck of the woods, I'm in the Baltimore area, I'm in the suburbs, people are generally pretty good about, holding doors open, thanking people, you're welcome, all of that. And, anytime someone holds a door open for me, or even sometimes if a man sees me coming and stands aside to let me.
Would you rather be with a broke man that loves you so much, or with anything apart from that, or with a billionaire that provides for you but doesn't love you and cheats on you? Like, I didn't even have to think about it. Like, obviously
We're in an interesting time where women are expected to do it all, where it's like you can't have a full-time career and be a mom and be this boss and I can do anything a man can do. I love that we have the opportunity to do that. I think that's so important. But I also think that you shouldn't feel bad if you don't want to do all those things, because just being a mom, that's the most important job in the world. You're raising a human. So if that's what you're doing, don't feel shamed or embarrassed or less than to someone who's like starting their own business or having a career. I think everyone's fulfilled by